Oh, hey guys. Sorry about that. That was just me practicing my audition song. Forget about it. Anyways, welcome to Movie Madness with yours truly, JBG. Today, we're talking about none other than The Last 5 Years movie, based off the awesome, cool, off-Broadway musical hit by Jason Robert Brown. And I'm actually opening the show in a week, so I figured tackling the movie now would be a good idea. So let's do it. It's directed by Richard LaGravenese. Gonna make sure I gotta say that right. LaGravenese. And it stars Pitch Perfect star Anna Kendrick as Kathy Hyatt and Broadway star Jeremy Jordan. Oh! I just love him so much. As Jamie Wellerstein. Now, let's put it this way. These guys, these two actors, it's mainly them. It tells their love story. They get married in the middle of it, and it tells them their 5-year relationship. The man, Jamie, sees it going forward, and Kathy sees it going backwards. And then we meet up in the middle in the next 10 minutes. And it's very cool, peculiar storytelling mechanism that, makes it special and stand out in the swarm of musicals and musical to movie adaptations, if you will. And the two of these guys are really on their acting and singing A-games in this. Can't deny that. I usually am not a fan of Anna Kendrick, but in this, she really sold me. She sold me as this out-of-work, out-of-luck actress married to this super successful author guy, and, I felt her. She's usually very annoying, but for some reason, her annoyingness really worked for this character, because she's kind of annoying anyways. And Jeremy Jordan just crushes it. I mean, everyone knew he was going to crush it. Like, his voice is perfect, like a perfect fit, like a glove for this role. You can see him on Supergirl. Let's hope it gets a second season. Let's see, what else we got here? Yeah, so the musical originally doesn't have much of a book. It's literally mostly songs, but there's like a few hints of dialogue and phone calls throughout. But this screenplay helps kind of fill in some of the blanks that people might have been, asking questions about, which is nice. It has little sparks of that. It makes you see their relationship just like a little bit more expansiveness in that, which is nice. I appreciated that at least. Kind of had to do that for a movie version anyways. So we get to, see the story fleshed out just a tiny, teensy-weensy bit more there. And in terms of musical highlights, I mean, they sound good throughout, but it's Jeremy Jordan's Shmuel song that really highlights his charm, that he just exudes so much charm, it's impossible not to like his character, even though he's a downright asshole, which is where the problem lies in this movie, besides its overall uninspired direction by the guy who did P.S. I Love You, because everyone loved that, right? Right. It was just the direction just kind of brought this piece down. Shmuel's song, was great. It was cute. It was charming. It's what it had to be. It was wonderful. That was definitely the best part of the movie. But then there's stuff like Still Hurting, which was just so boring. I mean, I get it. That song, it's hard. That's a tough song to begin with, to start with. But it's just like her in a chair, then her sitting in front of a couch. And it's like, why? There's just so many questions that need answered. And it's just, why? And then there's the choice of having Jeremy Jordan and Nobody Needs to Know. Spoiler alert, they break up. We knew that right away. But it's a failed marriage. But in Nobody Needs to Know, I thought of it in the musical that he's just sleeping with this one girl, Elise, who's the editor of his book. But in this movie version, he's sleeping with multiple women, just in and out of the bed. The sequence is cool. It's like one of the cooler parts, but then what this piece really needs is like a careful balance. You don't want to leave being on the side of Kathy or on the side of Jamie. You want to be like understanding both sides and not taking a side, so that Nobody Needs to Know number kind of destroys that balance, just like massacres that balance. And it's like, you're going to be on Kathy's side walking out of this movie. You have to be on Kathy's side because of that. That just soils it. It soils it. And besides that, I mean, cinematography was dull, and the music was just overproduced and super poppy, and kind of, I guess you could say, dehumanized the natural humanistic nature of what the music is. Like simple, like piano, strings, guitar, just that tiny little ensemble there. It just kind of, just the overproduced sound of it just kind of ruined it. It just kind of ruined like the simpleness of just the two people and the conversational lyrics, dialogue that is, what makes the musical so special and strong. So, whew, it's a tough one, but I'm gonna have to give this movie a 23 out of 42 Ricolas. So, check it out if you like musical movies. It's definitely worth checking out for Jeremy and Anna's performances. You know, just forgive the other misgivings of the movie, but it's enjoyable in its own right, and it should make you cry. The next 10 minutes is especially my favorite rendition of it, so check it out. Thanks for watching Movie Madness with yours truly, JBG. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for checking this out. Have a good one. See you next time. Woo! Da 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 da!